Brody, think about it like this, bro. You working with officers, I explained to you already. You know the whole process. That's why I wanted you guys to, like, y'all biggest thing when y'all kept saying it was just like, y'all kept saying, y'all know who I am. Y'all know I'm a man and I stand on my word. You already know I'm not going to be compromised and shit like that. But y'all know the dangers of prison.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? So y'all like, bro, just your safety. Just thinking about.
Most definitely.
You feel me? And I understand that
like,
from talking to Terrence, from talking to Terrell, from talking to you. It's like, y'all just think about my safety. Like, we're dealing with that as officers every day, bro. Like, we're worried about each other's safety, bro. We're in units where, bro, these dudes, they have nothing to lose, bro. Brody, they have nothing to lose. And guess what they got the game? Killing an officer. You go up in prison. Bro, you go up in prison just by taking off on one of us. And everybody that been to the pen, and they know that. They know. For all our cousins and shit like that that's going to see this and they in the pen right now, they know. But I'm telling y'all, bro, that shit weak, bro. That shit weak. Y'all know damn well these officers do a lot. And for the women who don't respect that, we taking care of y'all, man. We taking care of y'all daddies and brothers. And you want to make sure if your brother go to jail, he 18, you want to make sure, or your brother go to the penitentiary prison and he 18, you want to make sure officers are doing their jobs, and we do that. That's why these young guys are not dying. That's why they know they're protected, because officers are doing their job. Things happen. But usually when things are happening, bro, it's because inmates are doing shit and they're putting us in a position where we can't help them.
Yeah. You got to do what you got to do.
It's like a dude, we telling him, bro, PC up, bro. PC up. Because I'm an officer, I'm thorough. I'm checking every doors at night. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying other officers don't. It's just sometimes you got to do more than what you're asked to do to make sure things are safe. So what I'm telling you is officers, they do their job and that's it. I'm an officer. Sometimes I'm going to do more than what I'm asked to do to make sure this guy is safe. You know what I mean? I'm going to stay after. If inmates know they can talk to me and be like, I don't feel safe in here. I'm not going to put it out there where everybody know he going to PC and doing. No, I'm going to make sure I do everything the right way. And we're going to make it seem our medical, maybe this, because it could be, it ain't because he's scared. It's because he's the only dude in here, and it's 10 other dudes that got a problem with him because he wouldn't say what's up to him.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's
this black man walked into this unit, and because he didn't feel comfortable, because if you can say what's up to somebody and they can take that disrespectful because they like, why he said like that. So for your own safety, you don't say nothing to nobody. It's 10 dudes. You're, like I said, you're a black dude, and now it's 10 other black dudes because you didn't say what's up to them. They want to kill you now.
Yeah.
Bro.
Uncalled for it. That's crazy.
And I'm telling this inmate now, like, hey, bro, this ain't no ego thing. This ain't no pride thing, bro. I think you need to make that move. He know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, I think you need to PC up, bro. His ego, nah, bro, I'm going to do blah, blah. You know we can't protect you everywhere, bro. You go to yard, you go here, like, what's going to happen? You out on tier, somebody, bro, it's whatever. It's not, bro. You got a family at home, bro. You got kids, and you worried about what these dudes in here are going to say about you if you go to PC? Yeah. Bro, I'm trying to get home. The dudes that don't PC up shit like that, they girls and they mama should know, they in it, and they love this shit.
Yeah, they don't give a, and they don't care.
They love PC. They love this shit. Now, look, it's different. If you can exist in GP and you don't have no problems, by all means. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but once you get into a problem and it's outside of the scope of help, meaning officers can't help you, you need to PC up.
Just do that, yeah.
It has nothing to do with you being a punk, a faggot, a bitch, none of it. Sometimes it's the best business move so you can get home. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Every inmate know you're not a sucker. No matter what they trying to say on the tier, around the yard, they know you're not a sucker. You was the main one getting down. Usually the dudes who PC up, guess who they are, bro?
They're like the people who run whatever they got going on.
Yes, it was the hitters.
Yeah.
The dudes who end up PCing up is the ones that they send to go do everything, bro.
Y'all running into so many problems.
How is he scared? How is he scared? He been putting in work. You can't put that on him. He ain't scared. He's tired. He's tired of putting in work. Why is he still putting in work and he's proven? Now he came, he's smart, he realized I'm never going to be one of you. You guys are never going to accept me. I got to keep putting in work. Bro, as officers, that's what we telling this dude. Like, bro, we see the prison. You're in a cell, so you don't see the prison on a 360. You don't see it like the eye in the sky. So with me, my position is SNA, so sick and annual. So if an officer is sick or on annual, I'm in their units. I don't have a unit. I'm in every unit. So I see the prison from a full 360, bro. I'm in every unit. I didn't did Watchtower. I did everything. You feel me? So I know how it worked. I'm telling these guys like, bro, do you understand the big picture is they're using you? No, man, that's blah, blah, blah. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, that's why they got you doing all these hits and they sending you. Like, somebody who really fuck with you, if you were gonna prove yourself maybe 1 or 2 times, but
they
bro,
wouldn't give a fuck about. Yeah, they wouldn't let nobody that they really fucked with go just lose it all.
No, they
That's
wouldn't.
how crash dummies and hella shit just in general in life. Like y'all think like nowadays, like young motherfuckers think the young nigga shit and crash dummies is cool. When it's like that shit ain't cool. Like if a motherfucker letting you crash out and doing shit like that. Usually, motherfuckers that let crash out, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about them. They don't care about them.
You have nothing like, and I'm glad you just said that with the crash out movement, right? You can't be a crash out if you got family that love you.
No, bro.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You can't be a crash out. For example, it's a lot of people using that shit the wrong way.
Yes, they are. Because let me say that real quick.
Players.
Look, let me say that real quick because crashing out to me is like this. You get put into a life and death situation. Your family on the line. You got your family in the car with you, some shit like that, and you got to protect your family. You in imminent danger. I get it to crash out like that because you're trying to save your family. I get it. So if the consequences is where a jury don't go in your favor and they on some corrupt shit because you black.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And then what they do is they look at you like you're a criminal because when black people do anything, it's heightened. It's a fact. It's literally a fact. That's how they look at it. Whatever, if we do a crime, it's looked at like it's just the most heinous shit. It don't matter if you a law enforcement officer or anything, bro. It's crazy. But look, a crash out to me, because like, I'm glad you said that because they don't know what a real crash out is, bro. Crash out was a good thing because you were dying for a cause. You were dying for your family. You know what I mean? Like we said, your family's in imminent danger and you're protecting your family. Shit like you have to do what you got to do to protect your family because if they don't die, you die.
Most definitely.
You feel me? That's a crash out.
Now people saying it for anything now. Like for anything.
Bruh. They saying it in relationships. Like I'm willing to crash out for my nigga because he cheat. Bro, he's a cheat. Bro, you caught him cheating and you gonna kill the girl?
Yeah, you're stupid.
You're not a crash out. You're stupid. Like you're literally stupid.
And that's what it is for some of these young punks, bro. They just emotional and they got weapons, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
And when you emotional and you got weapons, bro, it leads to destruction, bro.
It's destruction. And then you said it earlier, and they all on drugs, substance, and fucking and addiction.
Y'all on fake perks, not even the real ones, and y'all don't care
at all.
You know, a lot of the ones who do them, they know they popping fake perks.
Bro, they're trying to die. Yeah, they know the chances of fentanyl being in it is the percent of what fentanyl is in this pill.
Yeah, it's in this pill. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy, bro.
Brody, I see it. Look, and then let's go back to the prison shit, right? Brody, do you know how many of us black men are addicts?
They in there off hella pills and things, crushing them up, doing hella, man.
Bro, walking in these, bro, I'm graveyard. That's when everybody feel like they can get high and do some other shit. You got brave souls that...
So you like in there, you like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, stuff like that, Like,
that's graveyard? Look, that is graveyard, but that's like the end of our shift. Because I'm 5 to 5. I'm 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. So we're doing 12s. Damn. I'm with you half your day. Yeah. When I get there, I'm doing feeding. When I get to for work, when I get there, I'm doing feeding with these officers. So by that time, all these inmates capturing a flap for bullshit. An inmate that captures his flap just to tell us, bro, you got to give me an extra tray. If we don't give him extra tray, he's gonna try to turn up and burn his papers, propel on you, because he's broke. I'm not saying that to like make fun of him. No, he's broke. You don't have no money on your books. Yeah. So he do be hungry, but we can't give you an extra tray if we ain't fed everybody. Yeah, exactly. You got to let us feed everybody. If we got something extra, then we can. Because if everybody don't get fed, if we don't feed this inmate, we're liable for that.
Exactly. That's just the norm.
And like we said, we want to be fair, firm, and consistent. So every day we have to come in and be firm. Every day we come in, we're being consistent. Every day we got to come in and be firm on our word. Bro, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. Because as soon as you deviate from your word, the inmate going to hold you to that. It's mind games. It's constant mind games. If it ain't threats, it's mind games.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's so if I give a black inmate an extra tray, I gotta give a white inmate and a Hispanic inmate an extra tray, so it don't look like I'm being racist.
Yeah, exact. Nah, real. Nah, I feel that. That's crazy. Literally though. Damn, bro.
He can grieve you.